Yo, YouTube, what's good? Good morning, rise and shine. I'm up this morning, man. Just been working a lot, on somewhat of a stretch until I take my time off next week for my birthday. It'll be my second trip towards the end of this year. I just been relaxing these last few months of the year. Excuse me. Because we grinded Monk Mode SR for the first 9 months of the year. So, to have these last 3 months to kind of just kick back and do my thing. When I get back from the trip, it'll be grind time at my job. But, my spirit is just really calm from, working the whole year, being in that season of isolation. So, like I said, you guys, I've been trying to get videos up more consistently, but I've also been living life, man. I've been just embracing and living life and having that balance that I was missing, there's a lot of channels that I was watching on self-improvement and moving righteous, and all of that is amazing information. I'm glad I have the keys to self-improve and better myself, but also it's like I didn't want to be over righteous too, and I was probably on the brink of becoming that, being over righteous, where it was like I couldn't, really do anything. And what it was doing was it started to bring a sense of depression, which was weird because SR Monk Mode, for the most part you're at peace, but if you do desire an Eve or a relationship or something like that, or just even if you're not around other people, you'll start to go through just periods of depression and loneliness, and you'll basically, that was kind of the sign for me, all right, I've been in this season of isolation for a long time. I probably can start to transition out of this season and be okay with going out and talking and dating, I guess. When I say dating, I meant just going out, interacting, with women and just talking to more women. But really, I mean, everything that basically I had researched about, not you not cold approaching the person that's supposed to be in your life. I did follow everything naturally, and the person that's in my life now came into my life naturally. But it was interesting because I was just watching a video with two other YouTubers, and there's a lot of controversy around waiting for your wife on SR Monk Mode, being in a relationship on SR, practicing Tantra, all of that. There's a righteous, there's controversy there with how to move righteous in that sense, right? So it's like I said, we're not giving anybody a license to sin, but there's two sides. So you have the one side that it's look, all right, if you're in a relationship, no, it may not be perfect, but if you both are on the same page, you both, pray together, you both are aspiring to be married at some point. If you guys, what they would call fall short, right? Fall short with having sex or intercourse with each other, then you can't beat yourself up about it. I don't think that necessarily means that you can't be with that person, especially if you both are on the same page. And this is where things are complex and have a lot of controversy based off of that old, or it's an older religious ideology or belief on that, right? So then you've got those that are look, between SR and then even celibacy, people are they're not gonna have sex till they get married. And it's like I was saying, I said it in a few past videos, especially if you're a man on SR, you're going to get sexual attraction naturally, because that's what SR is pretty much for. It's meant to make your body be at its best potential to attract a potential mate, so it's you're going to attract the opposite sex, and that woman's going to be sexually attracted to you. So that's what's crazy about SR. It's that's where the real test comes in, with trying to be disciplined with your lust and refrain from falling into temptation, right? But where the YouTuber that I was watching, he was saying, is what's wrong if that person, if a man and a woman have an intimate connection and they connect well and they want to, you know, things just happen, it happens naturally. You both are intimate. You got an SR side that's like you fell to your lust. That woman persuaded you and you fell into it. And like I can say from my own personal experience, it's not even really like that. It might just be that you both have a very strong intimate connection and you both want to take things to the next level. Or it just happens naturally because you both have a desire for one another, but like you do have to, I guess, discern if it's lust or not too, right? So that whole discussion is very complex. There's a lot of controversy around it when it comes to like the SR community and more of a religious community, I'll say, or a spiritual community in that sense. But it's like I said, we're not giving anybody a license to sin, but things will happen naturally in your life that you just have to move on from. There's nothing you can really do about it. You just embrace it. You ask for repentance and you keep it pushing, But I'm not going to assume that the person that I'm with, that I relapse with, is not good for me. You know what I mean? Like that was an ideology that like I had to get out of my head. Like, like I couldn't think that any woman that I got involved with was like out to get me, out to get my seed, and that's it. And then dip, like, like that's a toxicity too that you have to make sure that you no longer have. But yeah, like I said, these things are very complex. We also don't know everybody's personal business. People might definitely, relapse with their significant other before they get married. You know what I mean? So it's just like one of those things that you can't really overthink it. If things happen naturally with you and your partner, then they happen naturally with you and your partner. You guys just have to make sure that you put God first and ask for forgiveness and guidance within your relationship and protection within your relationship. As a man, you do want to try to practice SR as best as you can, and you can still be involved in a relationship with a woman. It just, you just have to still be disciplined though, and you have to understand the power of SR and know that like, look, this is what allows you to be on your game as a man, completely focused, driven, and don't stray away from that. You need to stay focused on your purpose and still do what you want to do, move the way that you want to move, because that's your guidance. Don't change how you are for anybody. But this is gonna be a real quick live because I gotta make moves. I need to get myself a coffee this morning. But yeah, I didn't even mean for it I didn't even mean for the days to pass without me making a video. Like before I knew it, 5 days passed. I'm like, oh my goodness, haven't uploaded in a few days. So, like I said, I just enjoy going live, getting these videos up. But yeah, you live and you learn, and you just got to stay focused and keep doing what you got to do, all right? So if you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be checking in on this later, all right? Peace. Love y'all.